Hi everyone. So actually we liked our cruise on MSC so much that we're back on another cruise less than a week after MSC's cruise. This time we are taking a cruise with Royal Caribbean out of Miami, and this cruise will go to Costa Maya and also Cozumel in Mexico. And it is a longer cruise this time. It's a 5-night cruise, an extra day compared to the other one. The ship hasn't departed out of Miami yet. We're still here, still got about another hour overlooking Miami before we sail away into the waters, heading over to Mexico. Yeah, this is actually a pretty busy cruise compared to MSC also. MSC is pretty empty. This one seems definitely like a lot more people beyond this one. As you guys can see, there are a lot of cruise ships parked at the port of Miami today. A lot of them departing. A lot of them will be departing around the same time as us, about 5 or 6 in the evening today. Yeah, there's a Carnival over there. We can see the Regent. And there was also another one there, Serenity, that I've never heard of. Yeah, definitely a lot more cruise ships in this port compared to Port Canaveral's. We were the only cruise ship sailing out of Port Canaveral last time when we were on MSC. So some differences we already noticed comparing MSC to Royal Caribbean. The check-in was not so smooth on MSC. It was pretty disorganized and a bit more complicated than on MSC. And also the port of Miami, we definitely noticed that the staff were not so nice when they were getting our luggage. So a tip for you guys, if you are cruising out of the port of Miami, you should definitely take your own bags with you. The guys taking the bags are very aggressive. They're always asking, they ask you very aggressively for tips when they're taking your bags. So it's better to just take your own bags than to let them take it to the room for you. But definitely a major difference we noticed upon getting to Royal Caribbean. Something really positive was the ship is really nice inside. It definitely looks a lot fancier than MSC, and yeah, it's looking to be a pretty good cruise. Hoping it doesn't rain too much when we get to Mexico. It's sunny right now in Miami, getting a little cold and windy though. So yeah, let's get our cruise started. Well, and we are off, saying goodbye to the port of Miami for the next 5 days. Tomorrow we'll be spending the whole day at sea, and then on day 3 we'll be stopping in Costa Maya, and then Cozumel on day 4. Then we got our last day, we will be at sea again, and then back up to Miami. So yeah, can't wait to see Mexico. And right now, before we get something to eat, we are exploring the Jewel of the Seas. Wow, compared to MSC Divina that we were just on last week, this ship is amazing. Like, it's definitely so much more modern and so much prettier. Definitely Royal Caribbean ships are a class of their own. space on this one and a lot more games to play. Yeah, something cruises have no shortage of are bars. There are a lot of bars on board Royal Caribbean as well. There's more bars on these cruises than there are restaurants. Pretty funny, actually. Here we have the Coral Theater. So actually on the cruise ship, they divide vaccinated and unvaccinated guests on different decks. So yeah, the Coral Theater I think was for unvaccinated guests, and the deck on top of us is for vaccinated. But yeah, we'll be back here later for the show at 9:45. We're gonna grab some dinner first. Right now we are waiting at the Tides restaurant. Yeah, so it's definitely a lot busier than MSC's at Black Crab. Here at Tides, yeah, it's about 8 p.m. There's a really long line to get into this restaurant. I wasn't expecting it to be so crowded. Usually most people like to eat dinner early, like at 5 or 6. So I didn't expect it to be this crowded still after 8 p.m. Yeah, they did offer to let us make a reservation earlier, but we didn't expect such huge crowds, so we didn't make one. But then again, both the reservation and non-reservation line are also really busy. So yeah, that's a good lesson to learn, that the restaurant could get very busy and it could be very hard to get a table at the main dining, which is a complimentary sit-down restaurant on Royal Caribbean. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a table soon. So a big difference between MSC and Royal Caribbean is that for the main dining, for the sit-down restaurant, MSC did give us a time slot. You could pick between 5:30 and 8:30 p.m., 2 time slots, and you arrive at MSC's Black Crab at your seating time, and they will seat you at the table, and you'll start to be able to order your food, and it was a really nice experience. With Royal Caribbean, they gave us what's called My Time, and with My Time you get to choose when to come to Tides restaurant anytime between 6:45 to 9 p.m., which is great because it's flexible, but it seems everyone else also got My Time, and everyone has also decided to come at the same time as us, which makes this line extremely long and overcrowded. So I definitely recommend, if you're on Royal Caribbean and get My Time, you should just make a reservation for a certain time slot. And even with a reservation, the line is still long, so be prepared to wait like half an hour in line maybe, or 45 minutes to get to the table. And you would have to, you actually might not be able to get a table. That's how busy it actually is here at Tides restaurant. Okay, so we just got seated. Okay, so the line looked really long, but actually we did get seated in 20 minutes, faster than I thought it would take. Yeah, they were nice to actually give us a table for 2, seated actually next to one of the portholes, so if it was daytime we'd be able to see outside of the ocean right now, but as it is nighttime, it's just dark and black outside, so maybe we'll be able to finish our meal before the theater show starts at 9:45. Yeah, I'm excited to try a new restaurant, and I'm excited to see if the food here will be really good like the food at MSC. So similar to black crab at MSC, you do get to choose a starter, entree, and dessert. So today I got a cream of mushroom soup. Yeah, it's supposed to come with chives and truffle oil, but I'm kind of picky, so I don't really like any of that stuff, so I just got it plain. For dinner, I got fried chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy and corn. Yes, I know, I'm not very adventurous when it comes to trying new foods, but I was kind of craving some American food today. Maybe I will try something new tomorrow. For dessert, I got a creme brulee. Yeah, the creme brulee is huge, but it looks good. So a little review of Tide's restaurant. Despite the long lines and kind of disorganized start getting in, the food was good. The service was also good. Not as nice as MSC's service, but still good. Yeah, so the mushroom soup I had was a little strong. Kind of had a strong taste of garlic or onions in it, so I didn't really like it that much. I probably wouldn't get that again. But the fried chicken was good. It was tender. It was just a hint of spiciness on it, but not like too spicy. So it was flavorful and wasn't bland. Everything else was good. The creme brulee was made a bit weird. The caramelized top was really good, but the inside was kind of liquid. So the creme brulee was not really made that well, but overall I had a good experience eating at Tide's restaurant, and the food overall was good. Alright, well thank you everyone for watching. It was a pretty good first day on Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas. Yeah, sorry guys, I was not able to film the show tonight. Unfortunately, my phone actually died just before the show started, and if I were to run back up to our room, I would have missed a decent portion of the show. So I definitely will film the show tomorrow night in the theater. So yeah, we're gonna take a shower and head to bed. We're exhausted. We had to be up early this morning to drive almost 4 hours down to Miami to get our cruise ship. So see you guys in the morning. Bye.